Well, the year 2013 was a very bad year for South African rhinos, with almost 1,000 animals killed for their horns. That death toll is 50% higher than the previous year, that despite more concerted international fight against poaching. South Africa is home to more than 25,000 rhinos. Viewers Chris Simkins reports from a private game park in South Africa.
Absolutely. It's a national treasure for us, and that's why it is so important for us to protect these guys.
Park Ranger CJ Lombard and his tracker Patrick MOYANE are out on another game drive looking for rhinoceros.
If you look carefully, you can see the front toenail, one side toenail, the other side toenail, and the heel of this male rhino.
In this private South African game park, part of the larger Kruger National Park, Lombard and MOYANE not only track rhinos, but search for poachers who want to kill the animals for their horns.
Yeah, we've left that in.
During this game viewing excursion, they come across a pair of rare black rhinos, one of the world's most endangered animals.
This is such an amazing, beautiful moment, knowing the history and you know, everything that's got to do with rhino poaching, and yet still, you know, here's this beautiful black rhino mommy with her calf.
Lombard says this sighting is a positive sign amid an anti-poaching fight that gets tougher all the time.
It's an ongoing war, and you need to constantly be ahead of these guys and coming up with new ideas, new techniques, and it's becoming very modernized in the ways of trying to stop these guys from poaching our rhinos.
The Kruger Park area has been the hardest hit by poaching. Yet this private reserve hasn't lost a single animal. Staff here credits their policy of injecting poison into the horns. It doesn't harm the rhinos, but makes their horns unsuitable for human consumption. The measures are designed to curb a thriving black market for rhino horns in Asian countries, where they're believed to have some traditional medicinal value. Despite the fact that rhino horn is little more than protein similar to that of human hair or nails, it can fetch about $60,000 per kilo. That is powerful incentive for poachers who are becoming increasingly organized, well-armed, and bold. The mission of protecting the rhino is personal for MOYANE, who grew up in this area.
I like to see all those animals, all of them alive. If they disappear, then we will just left with that there was a rhinos like this, and the next generation they will never know. They will just see it on a book.
Despite a variety of anti-poaching measures, which include public awareness campaigns both in Africa and Asia, Chief Park Ranger JUAN PINTO says the rhino is still sliding towards extinction in many other locations.
There needs to be political, international and government influence that needs to come into place from multiple countries that want to try and stop this, because it's not going to be stopped from a ground root level only.
The game rangers and trackers here say they'll do everything they can to protect the rhino for future generations to enjoy. But they say if rhino poaching doesn't stop, these majestic mammals will be lost forever. Chris Simkins, VOA News, Hoedspruit, South Africa.